Hey, what's going on, guys? It's TrekYT here, or Nick, and I'm bringing you guys a brand new episode of Minecraft Base Showcase. Before I get started with this episode, I just want to have you guys do two things for me. These are both involved in the comment section. I want you guys to post a question in the comment section. I'm going to be doing a Q&A for my 100,000 subscriber special video. If there's any other video ideas you want to see for that, I don't know, just let me know. I'm not really sure what to do, so I'm just going to do a Q&A. I've never done one of those. Second of all, I want you guys to leave ideas for tips videos. As you guys have seen the dams video and the bridge video and maybe the treehouse video, if you guys can leave other ideas like that down in the comment section below, so that way I can pump out videos you guys want to see, rather than just doing something I want to do. I mean, I understand, like, you know, I do what I want to do, but, like, I enjoy just putting out videos, so if you can give me an idea you want to see, we can get the best of both worlds. So without further ado, let's jump right into this base showcase. Starting off with this episode, this one is dedicated to Pizza Hut and Optic Nade Shop for their faction series that they just started up. It's been going for a couple episodes now, so I just decided, you know, they don't really have a nice place to stay, so when they decide to make a big faction with, like, walls and stuff, I decided this could be a potential for their inside of their base. So this could be a potential spawning point because this is about midway between the two levels. Yes, this base has two levels to it. This first time that I've had more than one level in one of my bases that I've designed. So you would spawn in around here. Down here is more of like the vault and the storage. You've got protected chests that are set behind a more of a cave scenery. I thought that was kind of organic and kind of cool. So I have different ideas for protected chests. These are not necessarily the ones that they might want to go with for protected chests. I don't really know what suits best on OpticCraft, but you know, these are just chests that I think are generally suitable for basic cannon servers on most servers that don't have sea eggs or withers or something. Those are just basic ideas. Something special about this is a cow spawner right here. So even the cows aren't spawning because it's on this server that doesn't allow for spawners to actually work. But this is where you could just have like food if like you don't have like /eat or something, you know. You always need a little bit of food. So, and I don't know if, I'm pretty sure you can't, but I don't know if you can sell cow or beef on OpticCraft, but if this could be for any of you guys. Like, cow spawners on most servers do produce like cash or just food in general, so if you can have a cow spawner, it doesn't have to be that big, just throw it in your base. That looks great and it works great. So as always, I always like to throw drop chests because, you know, you're gonna get to that point when you're at a raid and you don't want to have to come back and break all these glowstone or your protected chests, so you just gotta have chests where you can just throw in temporarily items that you get from a raid. Over here, just an enchantment table. You never know when you're going to need to enchant, you know, ender chests for maybe enchantment books, I don't know. Just sort of just trying to throw as many ideas in these base showcase videos as possible so you can get the best, like, mindset or just concepts. I'm trying to just throw as many things at you so you can just at least pick up one or two things that I'm saying so that way you can make your bases more effective and more, like, aesthetically pleasing, look better. Like, this is just a random lava pit that I just thought would look cool because it's like sort of a cave, so it's just like, I don't know why I put a furnace in there. Just like little things that just make things, like there's like a random button up there, just a little detail that just makes everything look a tiny bit better. Varying like when building a cave, I might make a video on this, on how to just do terraforming or making caves and stuff. You know, you gotta get realistic with your caves. So they have all the different kind of blocks in caves, and they group up in little clumps like the ores and stuff. So if you're throwing them into a cave, you kind of just have to do it like it should have like generated naturally. So that's what I try to do, and then I just throw in random greenery because I think greenery just looks always good. This is just a random, like, I'm just throwing in random things every here and there, so that way, you know, it just catches your eye a little bit. You know, everything, you know, I've said it, I don't know why I say it so many times, but catching your eye, I just find that to be a great tip for building is, you know, I'm just walking around and all of a sudden I see like diamond ore, or I can just barely see emerald there. I'm just like, ooh, emerald. And I just think that catches your eye. It makes you pay attention to the real details in a build. That's kind of what you're trying to do, make subtle details, but like actually make the details look really good. I don't know how to explain that, but just an idea. So I'm going to walk through down here one last time. It's basically just a big circle that has varying elevation, but protected chests are down here, just sort of a vault, and then there's the cow spawner for beef and stuff. And so you're going to take a walk up this little path that I made using gravel and cracked stone, and then just for like the blocks, so that way you can just walk up the blocks. So use slabs and stairs in varying places. And then, so you walk up here, and you come up to the spawner portion. Since this is themed for OpticCraft, I put the OG logo. That's the best I could do in the space that I can have. Like, if I had a bigger space, I could make a more accurate looking Optic logo. So we have 3 different spawners, one here, one there, and one down there. The first spawner is essentially for blazes. I don't know all the spawners that like are effective on different Minecraft servers, but this is just a general idea of what servers normally have for the OP spawners. So I got like a blaze spawner. They come down here. Oop, didn't mean to do that. And you break all, or you kill all of the mobs. You can take them. There's no like droppers or anything, or hoppers, so that we can collect it. Because I'm assuming that you're not going to kill a ton of blazes at one time, depending on how many spawners you have. And you know, it looks like they can get out. They probably will harm you if you come too close. So I don't know. It's more like a detail thing. It's supposed to just look good, not necessarily only be like functional. You know, you could change it up if you want. I put a lot of different blocks in this arch. You know, it makes like just variation. Like if this was all stone bricks, it would look terrible. Like it honestly would look terrible. So you just gotta vary your blocks, find blocks that look good together, try different block combos. Right now I'm really into this stone brick, cracked stone, some clay, and then some polished andesite. It looks really good to me, so I've been going with that a little bit. I kind of go through phases with block styles. You know, I used to do like wood and sandstone, and now I'm just doing stone. I'll find something new and I'll run with that. Throwing in like fire as like a different light source, hidden little light sources on either side, little random hidden lava right there. You know, every little detail, always doing just a little more effective. Got my iron golem spawner right in the center with massive storage, because you know you're trying to get as much bank as you can if you're using iron golems. So at the very end, this would be a pigment spawner or whatever other type of spawner you'd want. Same idea as the blazes. They fall down, you kill them, they can't get out. Works efficiently and works great. So now to show off more of like the details, not just necessarily the only functionality part. So this is supposed to be sort of a big cave with so I don't know how to explain this, like stone structures inside, and then it's supposed to have like an abandoned like mine track up here. You can't really see it from down here, but if you fly up here you can see that there's mine tracks. It doesn't go anywhere. This is potential space for expansion, like if you wanted to have like a second level where you set a different home or has like a hidden stairway or ladder. This way it could be like to different like storage places or vaults or something if you wanted. It's just ideas, you know. You just, I don't know, just run with anything that you think looks good or what you want in your base. Make it more custom. This is why I don't put like download links for my bases, because I want you to make the decisions. I don't want me to just build something for you and then you just straight up copy it and plagiarize it. I want you to just use your creative mind to make something. And I got this little house right here. You can't go in the house, but if you did want to, you could probably knock this out and turn this into like a stairway or a ladder to get up to that spot up there. Just threw an anvil and an ender chest in there. Threw in like, there's so many flowers. I do it the lazy way. I just put bone meal. I'm too lazy to custom place everything. But I did put in these little redstone things everywhere. I don't know, just little tips, little cool little things. I try to hide light sources as best as I can, and I always try to throw in little hanging light sources that come off a log. And I don't like to see the end log texture. I don't really like that log texture very much, so I try to always cover it up with a trapdoor or some sort of block, just so it looks weird, so I just try not to include it. Like, it looks fine when you're doing it on like roots and stuff for trees, but like, I don't know, when it's on like a build, like as, I don't know how to explain it. If it's like a support or something and you can see it, I normally don't tend to like it unless you put like a button on it or some sort of block to just change the texture just the slightest, because I don't find it very appealing. Again, with caves, when you're making a cave, don't just make it all stone. You have to put in, just ignore the ores right now, but if you would put in the diorite block, some dirt, you can put in coarse dirt, whatever, I don't even know what that block is called. What is this called, actually? I want to know. Granite. Put in some granite, and then there's the andesite that you can, I don't really know what andesite is actually. Right there. Some andesite right there. See, it's very, very subtle change, but it goes a long way. Just every little bit adds up to making that one masterpiece that you can create. Threw in random cobwebs. Those are just like random details. You can put in any random detail that you think looks good. I'm probably not going to tell you very much about what I think looks good. I mean, I do tell you what I think looks good, but I'm trying to encourage you to go out and try different blocks and just go ahead and think for yourself. You know, that's kind of what you got to do in this world. I'm going to go ahead and give you one little last walkthrough of the upper half of this base. This is the spawner portion, as I've already said. You can do a lot of different things. You can even add chests up here. Like, this doesn't have to be the way I set it up. This is just an idea. You know, flow with whatever you think would work best for you. So with our last walkthrough, this is our iron column collection storage. We got a little house there, got a mine track that's broken up top, just a little more detail. Got greenery coming out of the ceilings, coming out of the walls, coming out of actual trees. One more blaze spawner, gold's down there. Then you got this little transition right here. Threw in fences right there. Threw in another light source. These are all these carpets are hidden light sources. You know, I didn't do the best job of hiding because I kind of put them right in the middle of the open, but it's the best I could do. So that's all I got for today, guys, for this base. If you guys did enjoy any of the concepts or ideas in this video, please leave a like. And as always, guys, I always need more video ideas. I said this in the beginning of the video, I'm going to say it again now. Leave ideas for tips videos or other video ideas down in the description, and please leave me questions or tweet me questions that you guys want to see for a 100K Q&A. I need at least maybe 10 or 15 questions that'll make a sizable video. So if you guys could leave those down in the comment section below. This is the time for the people that don't normally interact on my channel to go ahead, leave a question, get involved in my channel. It helps me out a ton, and it helps you guys. I don't know, it just brings videos you guys want to see to, like, I can produce them. If I don't really know what you guys want, I'm getting an understanding as I grow bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm getting an understanding of what works well in my channel, but I need more ideas so I can pump out more videos in a timely manner. As always, guys, I love you all. See you guys later. Peace out.